So if you experience a sales slump in late November or into December, then you are not alone. Unless your business is a retail business, this happens to almost every single one of us. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how to make that your advantage instead of a frustration. Hi, my name's Ted Yates. I'm a small business coach, and I show small and independent business owners how to beat the big guys no matter how competitive your market is. Here's a truth. People don't like to make big decisions around the holidays. And so what happens in a lot of businesses is business owners, if you're the one that does the sales, or your sales teams, kind of take your foot off the gas a little bit around the end of the year. And that's understandable. Salespeople don't want to get a lot of no's or a lot of I'm not ready to make a decision or a lot of, hey, follow up with me after the first of the year, whatever the excuse is that you get from prospects in November and December. Well, when I was managing hotels and resorts, we saw that exact same thing happen every year. Closed sales in November and December were really hard to get. And so all of the hotel sales teams would just sort of scale back their efforts towards the end of the year. Well, around 2015, 2016, I made a change in how our sales teams operated and approached that time of year, and it literally helped us crush our competition. And it's so simple, but it absolutely works. So in November and December, instead of slowing down, we would actually change the way we pushed and motivated and incentivized our sales teams. So instead of focusing only on closed sales, we would shift our focus and we would make our entire goal getting prospects and leads to commit to a meeting in January. And so instead of slowing down our prospecting like our competitors did, we would continue to prospect hard. Instead of slowing down on qualifying leads like our competitors did, we would still hit that hard. And instead of pushing for a sale or presentation meeting to try to close the deal, this is where the change came in, we would simply ask for a sales meeting in January. Now, this is counter to almost all sales training and teaching that you're going to have out there because they teach you to close as quickly as possible, right? ABC, always be closing, always push for that sales meeting as quickly as possible, and always try to close as quickly as possible. Well, when we changed things in our Decembers and Novembers, three things happened. Number one, we started getting a lot of yeses, and I mean a lot. Why? Well, what we found was it was very easy for prospects to say yes to a meeting that was going to happen next year because it sounded like it was a long way off. And that was a really easy thing for the prospect to say yes to. The second thing that happened was because our sales team was getting a lot of yeses instead of a lot of no's or I need to wait until next year, our sales team stayed excited and motivated, and it kept our sales momentum going. And the third thing that happened was when January rolled around and all of our competitors' sales teams were still sleeping off the champagne and trying to slowly get back into the swing of things, we had our calendars totally booked out, usually through mid-February. And so what that meant in real life was we were a full month and a half to 2 months ahead of our competition, and that advantage lasted the entire year. So the takeaway for you is instead of submitting to the holiday slump that happens in November and December, shift your focus. Keep the pedal to the metal, so to speak, but get the easy yes to an appointment in January and see if that doesn't make next January your best January ever. Hey, if you got value out of today's video, do me a favor, drop a comment down below, hit the like button, and if I did enough to earn it, please subscribe. As always, you can find more resources and information on how I can help you grow your small business at my website. The link is in the description. And for now, this is Ted Yates reminding you that your business might be small today, but with the right strategy, your advantage is massive. Take care.